Now, I had planned for my anniversary video for Sonic to be the ranking of every Sonic ever, but I kind of lost track of time, and I don't have time to do that. So instead, we're going to do a collection video solely focused on Sonic the Hedgehog himself, the man, the myth, the legend, the blue shit. So yeah, I'm going to do this by going through Sonic's timeline, as in we're going to start with classic stuff and work our way along. So, without wasting more time, we'll begin with the things that aren't really figures, but I can fit in frame. We have Cable Guys, Sonic, who has been holding my phone since 2019, yeah. And we have my only Sonic plush, the Jack's Classic Sonic. What a great way. We'll put them either end. I gotta pray that the figures will actually stand up here. Alright, so we'll start off with the biggest. I have two of the Jack specific Classic Sonics. I don't know who came first. One was on its own, the other was in a free pack, that 30th anniversary one. Weird to think it's already been 5 years since that. That's crazy. I remember when it was new. I'm gonna have a nightmare trying to get everything to stand. You're gonna have to bear with me. Another big thing, so we can go near the back. I have the Funko Pop of Classic Sonic, also from the 30th anniversary, where he's running. That's pretty cool. Got Jazzwares Sonic, the classic one, and he's my only Jazzwares figure who isn't broken in like the 4 that I have. Then we have Jack Sonics again, 2 of them. These are the 2.5 ones. This motherfucker is ugly. Who signed off on this? God damn. Oh. I recently actually decapitated this guy, but the little figurine classics that they had, I recently decapitated him. He fell off my shelf, and he's... Oh man, if I had a nickel for every time I decapitated Sonic, I think you know the rest of the joke. He's just gonna stand there with his hunchback. Okay, the last more modern things of classic Sonic I have are the Jack's thing. These didn't really take off, the little things and balls. I don't know what they're called. Oh, that's great. You know what? That's great. And then just some older stuff, the Sonic 3 and Knuckles, and a motherfucking yo-yo. Yay. That is the classic Sonic collection, so now we can move on to modern Sonic. Starting off with adventure stuff. The Funko Pop, once again, of this time of adventure / modern Sonic, soap shoes that everyone goes crazy over. Then we have the Toy Island Sonic, who's missing his foot because it was as broken as this one. He said it was, at the time this one was fine. So I just ripped it off because I knew it was inevitable. And I regret that a little bit, but what you gonna do about it? He can lay here, as he was my first Sonic back in like 2018 or something. I don't remember. Then we got the Jack's Sonic, just the normal Sonic, my favorite Sonic, probably. Yeah, he's fine. Alright, now we just have like an abundance. I got the Tommy Sonic, which was my first regular Sonic figure of Sonic, at least tied with another Sonic. We'll see later. But yeah, his head is broken, so it's glued in place. He cannot turn his frail little head. But I don't know. I mean, he's alive. What more could you want? And then we just have the abundances of Jack's Sonics, which are broken for the most part. You have this Wave 1 Sonic, another Wave 1 Sonic. I just realized I don't know how to his shoes. They might be in my prop box, I don't know. But yeah, and then we got a Wave 2 Sonic, who is actually intact. So that's great. That's great, guys. And then we got a couple more random things. This pullback car from the game. He just broke that guy's leg. Oh, okay. Then we have Lego Sonic, the one that's winking from the Tornado set. And then a keychain Sonic, who is showing you his ass. Okay, there we go. Shut up. Alright, and then we have Duck Sonic. We all love you, Duck Sonic. Alright, and then next up we have... Well, I guess I don't really have room because we got a remote control car. That's great, guys. That's great. Then we're going to Super Sonics. So I have the Jack's 4-inch Super Sonic. Super duper. I can't... He won't stand on my bed. That's crazy. The minifigures, the statue things, of classic Super Sonic, the Super Sonic Funko Pop, which I don't like, feels really cheap, like more so than other Funko Pops, and then the Duck Super Sonic, you better not mess with him, he's gonna come take your lunch money. Yep, but the party does not end there, as we got a couple strange variants that aren't like a regular Sonic, so just to start off, because these are both canon to modern Sonic, here is my only Prime Sonic, in the form of this little blind bag thing. And then also, because it's also canon to modern, we have the Zombot Sonic. I kept him in the box, because when are we ever going to get this again, and also what would I use for it? It's just a cool thing to have. So, yeah, that's great. Alright, then we have the other joint first place Boom Sonic. Yep. I got him same time as the Tommy one, same birthday. He is really losing his stuff there, but yeah. The Tommy figures, they're not the best quality. And then, actually, no, this was my first Sonic, like, actual action figure that wasn't a bendy. I forgot about him. Yeah, the black spacesuit version of Sonic. He never had this in the show, but I don't know, man. I think it's cool. I like it. And, yeah. And finally, for everything I'll actually be able to fit here, the guy who made all this possible. Movie Sonic. Because without the movie, Sonic would have stayed kind of irrelevant, and I wouldn't have gotten all this. Because stuff was hard to find before the movie, but now it's good. So yeah. Okay, so there are some other things I could show, like my giant cutout, but we're not going to. So yeah, give me a second to count these up, and we'll see how many Sonics I have as of Sonic's 35th anniversary. I counted 35, but I don't think that's right, because I remember counting like 34 last year, and I swear I got more than one, so... I don't know what's going wrong there. But yeah, I just want to thank you all for watching. If you're expecting other character collections, if this video does well, no, I don't have enough for anyone, sadly. Yeah, so, yeah.